Mark and Patricia McCloskey made news around the world after pointing their guns at protesters who had smashed through gates and entered their private property. Now, the Castle Doctrine allows Missouri residents to use physical force when they believe it's necessary to stop what they think is stealing, property damage, or tampering in any degree. Now, despite that very clear language in the law that would seem to clear the McCloskeys, St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner charged each with a single felony count of unlawful use of a weapon. My next guest has his own issues with Gardner when he was governor of Missouri. Eric Greitens joins me now. Governor, how is she still able to wield such power?
Well, Laura, it's important for all of your viewers to remember that Kim Gardner is a George Soros-funded prosecutor. He paid for over 70% of her campaign. And in her, the radical left is getting exactly what it paid for. I mean, this is a woman who lets looters loose. When there were Black Lives Matter activists who assaulted and attacked, businesses are burned, police officers are shot, retired St. Louis Police Captain David Dorn was murdered. Good kids are being murdered on the streets of St. Louis, and this is what she does. She goes after people who are defending themselves. She is the embodiment of the lawlessness of the left.
Yeah, we've covered the Soros effort to infiltrate these, these local prosecutors' races, Commonwealth Attorney in Virginia and Fairfax County and other counties. It's an incredibly disturbing, important story. And the prosecutor, again, in the case, had to say this about ethics back in June.
I was accused of letting every single person go who the St. Louis Police Department arrested for looting and rioting. We need the police to bring admissible evidence to charge. My office cannot issue any case when there is not admissible evidence, point blank. And if we do issue a case when there is not admissible evidence, that is unethical.
So charging looters and rioters is unethical, but these charges are fine? That's terrifying.
It is terrifying. And look, Laura, you're a lawyer. You clerked on the Supreme Court. You understand better than anyone the consequences of lawlessness. And now, because of Kim Gardner, you have lawlessness on the streets of St. Louis. Kids are being murdered. The murder rate is up 30%. People are dying and lives are being lost because we have someone in Kim Gardner who is focused on attacking people who are defending themselves instead of actually enforcing the law. And this is the kind of consequence that you see when this kind of ludicrous liberal leftist logic of defunding the police and attacking the police and failing to enforce the law runs rampant. And that's what's happening in the city of St. Louis.
Governor, I want to go further, and I want to say, if Biden wins, heaven forbid, in November, she's the type of person with her ideology and her bias that's going to be appointed in the Justice Department. So if you like what she's doing in St. Louis, buckle up and get ready, because there are going to be a lot of Kim Gardners in very high positions wielding a lot of power at DOJ. That is a real disturbing thing. And I just want to put up the number, because you mentioned Soros. Governor, the number that he gave, Soros-backed super PACs, total contribution was at least $190,750. That she has no regrets about the assistance from the super PAC. So that's a lot of cash for a St. Louis Circuit Attorney race, is it not?
Well, it's a tremendous amount of cash, and what happens is they come in and they buy circuit attorneys like Kim Gardner, who then go out and do their bidding. And anyone who is a threat to them, she'll attack the police. They'll come after outsiders. They're a real threat to America.
Governor, sorry to cut you off, but she is in a big war with the police. We're going to get into that later in the week. Thanks so much.